apostamos todo, ¿no?
Yo todo, va. Aquí está.
Échale todo, échale hasta la cartera, hombre.
Échale, que yo lo gano.
Hey guys, it's Rebecca here in Springfield, Massachusetts, where we're just hours away from the first few matches. My guest at this time is Magno. So we had quite the confrontation with RJ Brewer, essentially outsmarting him in the ring. This week, he wants a rematch. So what are your thoughts going into this one?
Well, Rebecca, let me tell you. Last week, RJ came into Lucha Libre USA and tried to tell me and my friends how to behave and act. That's wrong. That night, Rebecca, I introduced RJ into what Lucha Libre is about. And tonight, he's going to get some more of that same medicine.
Plebes, esto es un juego y el día de ahora me tocó ganar. Full house, ni modo.
No, espérate, no puede ser. Él nunca sabe perder. Siempre
Yo qué culpa tengo.
¡Ey! ¿Qué te pasa?
Welcome to Lucha Libre USA Masked Warriors. I'm Nigel Sheridan here with my partner, Juan Gonzalez. Tonight you'll see the Puerto Rican Powers and Mascarita Dorada face the team of Pequeño Halloween, Saber and Neutronic. And also our main event, a tag team championship tournament matchup featuring Oriental and Tinieblas Jr. versus Lujo, Esquire, and Marco Corleone. But RJ Brewer and Magno are set for action tonight as their heated rivalry continues. Let's take a look at how all this went down.
I don't know if you've heard or not, but my name is RJ Brewer, and I don't care how you guys do it south of the border. You're in the United States of America now.
I never had to scale a fence to get what I wanted.
I know when someone's been disrespectful to us.
I'm dressed like a pro wrestler. You're dressed like you're going to a circus.
And every single person who shouldn't be in that locker room, I am kicking out.
Why don't you try that right now?
But oh, wait a second! The referee knocked out. Magno takes off his mask though, throws it to Brewer. And the referee is back up. He thinks that Brewer took the mask off.
And Magno, tonight I want you to catch the next plane back to Arizona and do what you do best. Cut my grass.
Wait a minute.
Let's go to the ring introduction.
Weighing in tonight at 215 pounds, from Phoenix, Arizona, RJ Brewer.
RJ Brewer, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy has been stirring up controversy here at Lucha Libre USA since week 1. He may not be making many friends, but he's demonstrated some powerful technical ability in the ring. RJ knows his craft, and he'll tell you that it's good old pure American wrestling that got him where he is today. RJ's out to remove all the foreign elements of Lucha Libre. He says no more masks, no more capes, no more flips or spins. He's here to show the world that American-style pro wrestling is the purest form of the sport. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? He has made a strong case for himself, but it's been Magno who's been getting the wins here in Lucha Libre USA over RJ Brewer.
And ladies and gentlemen, from Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Magno!
Taking on RJ is the fan favorite and aerial extraordinaire known simply as Magno. He's taken a personal dislike to RJ Brewer, who he considers Lucha enemy number 1. Magno is proud of his Lucha Libre roots, and he's a perfect example of what makes the sport so unique.
Magno and RJ Brewer as the bell rings here to kick things off on Masked Warriors. A feud has been brewing between these two men, and we've seen it over the past 4 weeks here. Ooh, nice hip toss from Magno between Brewer and Magno. The four-sided ring as he goes for a big back body drop and a beautiful drop kick to follow it up. And I tell you, RJ Brewer is furious.
You know, Brewer needs a timeout.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no timeout here at Lucha Libre USA.
But you know what?
This is Lucha Libre. This is not football, baseball.
There's exceptions to every rule. Okay, when you're talking about exceptional people,
you're talking about RJ Brewer, and he should be an exception to the timeout rule. He has to get used to this 4-center ring still.
Kind of like the exception that they tell you can only have 5 boxes of the glazed donuts at Dunkin', right?
Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm an exception to the rule.
Please, let's go to it. RJ Brewer, the ethnocentric individual taking on Magno. He has no respect for the tradition of Lucha Libre. He has no respect for our competitors.
Well, you know what? You need to be careful what you say, all right? You saw what his mom did to the ring. Imagine what she can do to you, all right? I know his mom. She's a lovely lady, okay? You need to watch yourself.
I'm sure, but your cousin Pepe doesn't like her.
My uncle Pepe, okay? And it has nothing to do with that, okay? He took a vacation back home. That's, you know, what can you do?
Side headlock applied by RJ Brewer. Magno sends him into the ropes in a shoulder tackle from Brewer, springing off the ropes now. A little bit faster than we saw him last time. I'm used to seeing a mat-based, a ground-based wrestler in Brewer, but that backbreaker from Magno shows that there's no signs of slowing down, and we're just now cranking things up here on Masked Warriors. As I mentioned before, we're gonna have that tag team tournament matchup. Ooh! Standing moonsault from Magno. 2. This could be it. No, only a 2 count.
That's the kind of athlete RJ Brewer is going to take more than a moonsault. But, you know, let's not forget about that 6-man we got later on as well. Huge high-flying action in that.
RJ Brewer, though, has my attention because this guy's very resilient. Magno's been bringing it on full force. I got to give the devil his due. Swinging for that elbow. And Brewer, did you just see how he took out the leg of Magno?
I definitely did. An all-American chop block right there, okay? I mean, this guy knows wrestling. He's a scholar. Okay, this guy knows everything there is to know. And look at, he's gonna do exactly what he knows what should be done. Go right back after that knee.
Well, I certainly have never disagreed with you. Like I said, Brewer, a more mat-based wrestler, a tactician, a technician.
He doesn't have to be a jumping bean just to fit in around here with the rest of these Masked Warriors, okay? He can wrestle his own game, and you know, he's doing it right now. You see him tearing at that knee, and you see Magno, his shoulders are down. The referee should be counting that. Another one of these officials, like the one last week, who'll just let things go, and poor Chichi and Tigresa got screwed out of their match,
Poor
too.
Chichi and Tigresa.
Yeah.
You know, it was Tigresa and Chichi that got exactly what was coming to them. They begged for that after the treatment of Mini Park by Tigresa. And we also learned last week that anything could happen, just like anything could happen in this match or our 6-man tag match coming up or anything on the program tonight. And especially you talk about the tag team tournament matchup coming up later on tonight.
Well, you're right. When you talk about anything happening, I mean, he started a brawl. I mean, this guy evokes emotion from everybody he talks to. You know, I mean, he is so good at what he does. He's got so much talent. I'm going to go on record and saying he is probably the smartest wrestler here in Lucha Libre USA. Hey, I'm going to say it now, probably in the world.
Oh, but what are you, administering some kind of test in the back?
No, you know what I'm telling you right now? Look at him. Did he not do the right thing? You take the big man off his feet, right? I mean, you know, hey, just because I got free timeshares in Scottsdale, Peoria, doesn't mean anything, okay? I can get into any spring training game I want. You know what? Don't be jealous, all right? Hate the player, not the game.
Please.
You know?
And now RJ Brewer once again not able to keep a good man down. Magno with those brutal shots to the side of the head. That SB 1070 getting rocked and rolled as Magno out of the corner catches the boot of Brewer. Beautiful uppercut by Brewer.
Exactly. Finally, you know, that right there, normally you call that a European uppercut. It's an American uppercut. You know, I actually heard that RJ Brewer's mom is trying to trademark that for him.
What are you, his personal spokesperson?
Hey, you know what? I know what I know, and I know this. What?
Somebody singing soprano tonight in Arizona.
We're not in Arizona.
No, we're not, but that's where he's headed after this matchup. You better believe it.
Hey, you
that's
know
where
what?
Mommy's mansion is, right?
Exactly. You know, Mommy has a great mansion, okay? You've never been. Oh! Now he's going to be a base. He can do it all.
Clothesline. 2 in a row now from Magno. And this Lucha star is charged up, misses the attempts of punches in the enziguri to Brewer. And Magno, though, needs to go for the cover. Wasted a little bit of time.
Come on,
trying
RJ.
to catch your breath then, RJ Brewer.
There you go, see that?
Absolutely, and I don't disagree with you. Like I said, Brewer is a solid competitor, but I don't necessarily believe with the thoughts of Brewer, and he definitely has frustration problems.
You don't have to believe his thoughts. Like I said, 98.9% of the people in this world do not agree with me. and that's okay. The huge Magno driver, though, you got to believe is going to put away RJ Brewer, as much as I hate to admit it. But you know what? Maybe Mom got somebody to count to 5 this time instead of 3. I wouldn't put it past her.
Magno from the outside. Beautiful. Corkscrew. 2. Oh, no.
See? Counting to 5.
And you can hear the crowd. They can't believe it. I can't believe it. But Brewer hanging on.
You know what? Like him or hate him, he's got what you call intestinal fortitude. You know what? He's got guts. Is that okay? Can you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got plenty of that, too.
That's
just
right,
the wrong
buddy.
kind.
Exactly, buddy. You know what I'm talking about.
RJ, of course, going for a neck breaker there. Magno.
Wait a second now. Oh!
And our referee hits the deck. And Brewer. Oh!
Getting nailed with that big enziguri.
You can feel the emotion between these two individuals. You can tell they hate each other, and they're putting it all on the line to prove who the better man is. Magno slips because of the injury sustained in this matchup. He was going for the Hurricane Rana. That's a foul.
A foul? This isn't basketball, okay? It was perfectly legal. You know why? The ref didn't see it.
Oh, that's exactly how you operate, in the same way as Brewer.
Yeah.
Foul is your breath, Lalo. Everybody saw that here in the arena except for the referee, because RJ knocked him down.
You know what? The referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time. If he's not paying attention, how can we trust his officiating?
RJ could have stopped himself.
Look at how huge that man is. I know you never were smart enough to take physics, but it's called inertia and momentum.
Wait a second,
that big man. Wait a second. Hold on a minute.
Behind, rolls him up. 3. Yes, this thing is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last contest, Magno.
So you're telling me that was a low blow, but yet that man was that agile? I know what happens to me when I get kicked between the legs. I'm not moving for about an hour.
Hey, he can solve as many problems as he wants to in his mind, but he wasn't smart enough to defeat Magno here tonight. Even his mother sanctioning the 4-sided ring wasn't enough for RJ Brewer.
Well, you know what? Mom and him are gonna go to the drawing board. I guarantee it. I guarantee you, I'm gonna have a scoop for you about this in a couple weeks. And you know what? That man right there got screwed yet again.
Well, you can say what you want to about it, but the fact is, for the second time in a row, Magno has his number. And I'm not talking about SB 1070. I'm talking about the 1, 2, 3. We got a lot more to come here on Masked Warriors. Things are just heating up. Oh, I love it. Welcome back to Masked Warriors. Let's take a look at what just happened.
First, that slingshot corkscrew splash, and then here you see RJ Brewer with that patented low blow of his. But again, it was the schoolboy for the finish, getting the win for Magno. That's 2 in a row against RJ Brewer.
Oh man, come on, Springfield, Massachusetts, Basketball Hall of Fame. We're here, tag team tournament match. I'm fired up. Are you with me, man? Solid. Soldier of Light and Darkness. Where's your energy, man? Where's your positiveness? This is game day. This is game day. What's bothering you? Talk to me.
Marco, to tell you the truth, it's just, dang, Lizmark and Sadistico. I keep falling for all their shenanigans. Sadistico keeps tricking me. Lizmark beat me up, and I just got to figure out how to get my revenge.
You figure out, don't forget about revenge, okay? They're trying to get inside your head. That's what they do. Lizmark, for the last 4 years in Mexico, he's been trying to get in my head, cause me problems. Now, Lucha Libre USA, Sadistico's no different. He's a clone of Lizmark, okay? Think of the guy's name, Sadistico. He's sadistic. Accept them for who they are. They're idiots, okay? What you need to do is watch my back, and I'm going to watch your back, and we'll get through this. Win some gold, and let's move on. Come on, I need you. Positive. Pep it up. Come on. Solid.
Soldier of Light and Darkness.
That's right.
You talk about a highlight reel. Let's look at this low light reel of Solid. I mean, first you see the decapitation on the part of Lizmark Jr. on Marco Corleone, and they're continuing to beat him down. And then look at this. We're going to go next to the cookie incident in the back, where Lizmark Jr. got the best of Solid once again.
And we would like to introduce our beautiful broadcast colleague, Rebecca Reyes. Rebecca, I can't wait for the upcoming 6-man tag team matchup.
I can't wait for the high flying, the confusion, the excitement. It's just, I can barely contain myself right now.
I bet you can't wait for Halloween to come out, can you?
Oh, don't even get me started with
Well,
that.
I'm just saying, you know, Pequeño Halloween is teaming up with Saber and Neutronic, and we all know you're a huge fan of Pequeño Halloween, aren't you?
Unfortunately, Pequeño Halloween and I do have some sort of history
Maybe you're a bigger fan of Mascarita Dorada, who's going to be teaming up with the Puerto Rican Powers to take on this team that Lalo just mentioned. We've got that plus a lot more coming up here on Lucha Libre USA. Masked Warriors, stay tuned.
Welcome back to Masked Warriors. Let's go to the ring introductions.
Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 132 pounds, from Guadalajara, Mexico, he is Pequeño Halloween.
Pequeño Halloween, definitely one of Rebecca Reyes' favorite wrestlers of all time.
Just keep me far, far away from this guy and I will be all right.
Not the greatest poker player in the world, but definitely a ladies' man.
And ladies and gentlemen, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds from the African tar pits, he is Saber Claw.
See, he remembers you, Rebecca.
Don't.
Saber Claw.
Don't attract any attention.
And their tag team partner from Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is Neutronic.
Well, this is definitely the team that I want to see here in action tonight. There's no way that these guys can't come away with a victory here tonight. I mean, look at this. Neutronic, Pequeño Halloween, and Saber Claw.
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, the team of the San Juan Kid and PR Flyer, the Puerto Rican Powers.
I don't see what everybody's getting so riled up about these guys. The only things that ever came out of Puerto Rico that are good are rum and pirates.
Oh, don't forget me, honey.
Oh, sweetheart, I would never forget you. I mean, look at you. Gorgeous beyond belief. All right, 3 things. Pirates, rum, and you.
You ain't so bad yourself.
And ladies and gentlemen, their tag team partner, weighing in tonight at 100 pounds, from Guadalajara, Mexico, he is Mascarita Dorada.
Well, this right here is truly an item of mine.
That guy has a lot to teach every other man in this ring right now.
No, let's talk about Pequeño Halloween.
Are you kidding me? The way Pequeño Halloween treated the beautiful Rebecca Reyes, we're going to sit here and support them?
Oh, when did Mascarita Dorada get here? I didn't even know he was here. I must have overlooked him.
Well, you certainly didn't miss those 2 beautiful ladies who were coming into the ring.
Definitely saw them. Oh, yeah. They're what you call head turners.
I'll tell you what, guys, looks like Solid is on that same diet as you are, Lalo. The donut diet as we locking it up now.
And they can't wrestle.
Saber Claw and the San Juan Kid. Saber Claw new here on Lucha Libre USA. You never know exactly what you're going to get. And we, of course, saw that last week. We saw that at the top of the show. And I'll tell you, the Puerto Rican Powers, these 2 guys, they have a lot of heart. And what they miss in size, they make up for. With that high-flying action, that passion, that determination, and Mascarita Dorada, the human highlight reel, if you will, sharing that same style. A great mentor for these 2 young guys in this 6-man tag.
I don't see it. I don't see why the ladies I don't get it. I really don't get it.
He's colorful, he's high-flying, he's entertaining, and I hear that he's got a way with words.
I don't know.
He has a way with words.
There's just something so cute about him. I don't know.
What is he, a teddy bear? Cute?
No, but he is from the mini division.
So all minis are cute, is that what you're saying?
Hey, listen, better to be a teddy bear than a polar bear. And that's how you do it.
The San Juan Kid taking it to Saber Claw.
What is he? What is he, 4? I mean, do they even have child labor laws in Puerto Rico? I mean, the San Juan
knock it off.
and the PR failure? I mean, what is this nonsense?
PR flyer.
Failure,
You're
flyer,
talking to me about
whatever.
pronouncing things right, and you can't read the side of his tights?
Oh, I thought it said failure. I mean, look at the guy. You know, he's a veteran. I hope he carves up these 2 rookies. I mean, what is the commission of Lucha Libre USA thinking? Giving them these 2 nobodies and then the teddy bear? The teddy bear and 2 nobodies. What is this?
2 nobodies?
Yeah, nobodies.
These guys have been tagging all over the world together. I mean, the chemistry in the ring is just outstanding. How are you going to talk down about that?
Don't let the youth mistake you there, Lalo. These 2 guys are 2 of the best up-and-comers, especially here on Masked Warriors, and they have their sights set on the Lucha Libre USA Tag Team Championships. In my opinion, Lucha Libre USA Masked Warriors have the best talent anywhere in the world, and the proof is positive right now as we see the action going down in the middle of the ring.
You know, I agree with you on that statement. I'm going to tell you why. Because all the talent is on that side of the ring right now. Right there with Pequeño Halloween, Saber Claw, and Neutronico. That's why. All the talent's over there. I mean, you got a couple of kids who copied their ring gear from a backwards geography book.
Just like you, Neutronic, not paying much attention, turns around and figures out that, wait a second, he's got something bigger to attend to. The backflip and rolling forward. Wait a second, the wheelbarrow there. Neutronic catches that arm drag, sends him across the ring. Good ring positioning. Good place to sit Neutronic. I think Neutronic is caught off guard by the Puerto Rican Powers. You know, he faced these guys before, but I think that he's taking them lightly.
Well, listen here, the PR Flowers are going to do nothing but wilt, okay? I mean, think about it. As Neutronico is going to get his bearings back, and see, look at that.
Well, if he's so smart, then why is he putting his opponent in the wrong corner?
Yeah, why is he not, exactly, Rebecca, thank you. And why is he not continuing to assault? I think a tag might have just been made, yes it was, to Mascarita Dorada. And as I mentioned before, no one moves faster, no one is smoother than Dorada. And you know, no tags are necessary in Lucha Libre rules. If your partner's feet hit the floor, that constitutes a tag. Nice chop right across the chest of Pequeño Halloween.
Mascarita Dorada now with a kick to the knee, completely uncalled for.
Dorada into the ropes. Take a look at this. Oh, Pequeño Halloween able to block the spinning head scissors.
Pequeño Halloween is toying with him. He's teasing him right now. Look at that. He just wants to inflict pain. Hey, that smack sounded kind of familiar.
You know, I was at that game, and I don't think he was doing any type of cheating.
Take a look at Dorada. As I was saying before, Dorada, you can't catch him. You can't keep up with him. If you lose him in your sights, you're a goner. Pequeño Halloween, take a look at this. You don't see this anywhere else other than Masked Warriors. Oh my goodness. And Pequeño Halloween is in the wrong side of town, has no idea where he's at. Dorada now sending Pequeño Halloween to the outside of the ring. Oh my goodness!
You're taking her down with that
Did
big
you see
Barca.
that?
I saw it.
He caught him with an arm drag.
It was uncalled for.
Spin kick in the middle of the ring.
This guy just looks like he's up to no good.
Holy cow!
Oh my God!
PR Flyer didn't get as much of as he wanted to, but nonetheless, the damage done. Wait a second, Saber Claw!
That huge tope suicida over the top rope.
San Juan Kid, wait a second, look behind you. Pequeño Halloween catches the legs and has the chair. Pequeño Halloween, he leaps, yes.
Huge tope con hilo over the top rope. All 4 men down on the outside.
You'll only catch this type of excitement each and every week, and what kind of action you're going to see, but you better believe it, it's going to be the best in the world. All the way up top. Holy cow!
Did you see that?
What was that?
How many was that? Like 1, 2, 3, 17? That was a 630 off the top rope.
Look at Dorada springing off that top rope. Moonsault from the top rope. A variation of the outside moonsault. And Pequeño Halloween leaving the Puerto Rican Powers in the ring with Neutronic. You guys, I can't believe it. It just gets better and better every week.
Yeah, but look at all that unnecessary flying, and look at, you got the Puerto Rican failure right there in the middle. He can't even walk. He's on one leg. all that jumping around, you know what? It's probably going to lose him the match.
Neutronic on the attack of PR Flyer, sending him into the corner. Blood still flowing through the body of Flyer. But Neutronic catches the boot attempt again. It's a Guri from the top rope. And the San Juan Kid. Beautiful corkscrew splash. 3, yes. And the captain, San Juan Kid, has won it for his team.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, the team of the San Juan Kid, PR Flyer, the Puerto Rican Powers, and Mascarita Dorada.
What an exciting 6-man tag team matchup we just saw here on Masked Warriors. Mascarita Dorada and the Puerto Rican Powers pick up a victory. What do you think, Lalo?
Yeah, good for them.
And coming up next, Rebecca, the Lucha Libre USA Tag Team Title Tournament continues. Marco Corleone teaming up with Lujo Esquire to take on the team of Oriental and Tinieblas Jr.
Let me tell you, if it's anything like this last match, I'm in.
That's
I'm
coming
so
up
in.
next here on Masked Warriors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, try and keep up. You see all these rotations on the head scissor takeover by Mascarita Dorada, then the springboard moonsault by PR Flyer, and here's the springboard plancha by Saber Claw, the tope con hilo over the chair with Pequeño Halloween, a double moonsault by San Juan Kid, then you see a springboard moonsault by Mascarita Dorada, and finally the corkscrew 450 splash by San Juan Kid gets the win for the PR Flyers and Mascarita Dorada.
It's no secret that Sadistico has issues, so recently the Lucha Libre USA Commission sent him for a psychiatric evaluation.
How are you feeling today, Mr. Sadistico?
So I passed this guy on the street earlier today, and I asked him for the time. He looks at me and he says, "Are you crazy?"
Do people ask you that question often?
I passed this broad later on the street, and I says, "Top of the morning to you, miss," and I asked her the same. And she says to me, "Are you crazy?"
I'm sorry, Mr. Sadistico. We do not allow food during these sessions, so...
I'm not crazy. Too much sugar, maybe, but I am not crazy.
Let's get back to...
And you know, Mark, Charlie, Nova, I don't like the cut of their jib. I got a real problem with a guy who has a filter between brain and body.
And you'd like to help everyone lose this filter.
Probably asking the wrong guy, although I'll be instrumental, I'm sure. There are some guys that you know about. And then they're just some guys.
Mr. Sadistico, please sit down. Sadistico. Sadistico. Security!
All right there, tough guy. Why don't you listen to the doctor and take a seat back?
What's up, guys? I'm backstage here with Mascara Purpura. So, Purpura, we've heard a lot of great things about you here at Masked Warriors, and saw you in action 2 weeks ago when you teamed with the San Juan Kid and PR Flyer. Awesome stuff. So I gotta ask you, what are your goals here at Lucha Libre USA?
Well, Rebecca, I have a lot of goals. One of them is to be Lucha Libre USA champion. I'm just waiting for the commission to give me the opportunity to be in the tournament.
Well, as you're aware, in addition to the Lucha Libre USA heavyweight title tournament, there is also... What are they doing?
What is that noise? You hear that?
I'm sorry.
Quiero que salgas en este momento para solucionar el problema que tienes conmigo. Tienes 10 segundos para salir, si no, voy por ti. 1.
Obviously, Supernova is still upset over the actions of Sadistico, counting down now.
3.
You know what? I'm impressed. Supernova can count in Spanish. Amazing.
You're ridiculous.
That's amazing for him. Oh, no. I didn't know people in Massachusetts could count. I bet they can count to 7, because that's how many games the Lakers took to beat them.
Oh, would you knock it off?
I bet they can say the number 24, can't they? Just like Kobe. Oh, look, there he goes. What is he, a detective now? He's going to play CSI?
Well, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tag team matchup. Tinieblas Jr. and El Oriental are going up against Lujo Esquire and Marco Corleone in a Lucha Libre USA Tag Team Title Tournament matchup. And that's next on Masked Warriors. Welcome back to Masked Warriors. Let's send it to Nigel for the main event.
About to enter the ring from Mexico City, weighing in at 180 pounds, El Oriental.
El Oriental is old school incarnate. He takes great pride in his samurai influences, but some think that his need for power has contaminated his mind. You heard him last week on Tinieblas TV. He wants to make Marco and Lujo his slaves. I tell you what, a duo as maniacal and powerful as El Oriental and Tinieblas Jr. is one to be reckoned with. Simply put, their partnership has sent shivers throughout Lucha Libre USA.
And his tag team partner from Mexico City, weighing in tonight at 233 pounds, Tinieblas Jr.
The Lord of Shadows himself, the Mexican Colossus. Call him what you want, but I dare you to say it to his face. Tinieblas Jr. is Lucha Libre royalty. This second-generation Lucha star is dead set on reigning over Masked Warriors with a golden and dark fist. He and El Oriental may have one foot set in the past, but the other one is going to be set up Marco Corleone's rear end tonight. These two veterans know every trick of the trade, so you've got to wonder if a pair like Marco and Lujo have what it takes. Personally, I think they're screwed.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in tonight at 245 pounds, the man of luxury, Lujo Esquire.
I saw Lujo backstage with these fine ladies, and I tell you what, one thing, God bless America. He tells me they're a consultant for Lujo Industries. I don't know about that, but I certainly don't need to see any more references. I've heard the phrase, money can't buy happiness, but you know what it can buy? Decent suspenders. Seriously, who's this guy's personal shopper? You may not agree with his fashion sense, but this behemoth has the power and aerial agility to make your jaw drop. And along with Marco Corleone, these two make a dynamic duo. And speak of the devil.
And ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by Solid, Marco Corleone.
One of the most charismatic lucha stars in Masked Warriors, Marco Corleone, is flanked by his best friend since childhood, the Don of Donuts himself, Solid. If you ask me, Solid is just one big dead weight hanging on the shoulders of someone who could be a top star here in Masked Warriors. And seriously, what's the point in bringing your friend to ringside if you can't even watch your back?
Have a heart, Lalo. Solid's an old friend and he's got a good soul.
Yeah, a cream-filled soul.
Folks, stick around. We'll be right back with the main event here on Masked Warriors.
We're back at Masked Warriors.
Let's talk about what's going on now. Is this matchup set to begin here in just a few seconds? This is for the Lucha Libre USA Tag Team Title Tournament, of course. Let's also remember that both Lismark and Sadistico have also advanced in this same tournament.
Yeah, they deserved it.
I don't think so.
No, they did. They won, didn't they?
No, I don't think. You know, Relic attacked. It took 3 of them to take 2 men out.
Simple game of numbers. You know, I mean, teamwork. I mean, you played Little League. I'm sure you were picked last, but you played Little League, I'm sure. Didn't they teach you about teamwork?
Kick to the midsection, followed up by that DDT from Oriental. And Tinieblas Jr. on the attack as the referee is distracted. And Tinieblas Jr. and Oriental showing great teamwork. These two men have teamed for years together in Mexico.
That's why, because they stand up and believe in the same thing. They don't need this new generation coming in to try to take what's theirs. So they have a legacy to uphold, and they're going to do it. And you see right now, Tinieblas Jr. and Oriental taking out Lujo Esquire.
Well, there you see the experience as a tag team playing out tonight here on Masked Warriors, and Tinieblas Jr. taking time to gloat in the ring along with Oriental, but Marco Corleone, ooh!
See, this is uncalled for.
Patented left hands, the southpaw. Corleone swings but misses. Ooh!
All they were doing was celebrating the fact that they're a great team and they did something good. But Marco Corleone can't take that. He can't take somebody else being in the spotlight.
Wait a second.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here on our stage, Supernova and Sadistico come brawling to ringside, and apparently nobody found him.
Supernova found him. And look, this is going to make Marco Corleone even more upset because now the spotlight's over there. They're fighting in like the third row.
Tinieblas Jr. on the attack of Lujo Esquire. Oriental focused.
Oh, wait a second. No, they're going upstairs.
I don't know about you, but things have gotten crazy. I just said it's unpredictable, but nobody would have ever imagined this. He's got a ladder. What are they doing up there with the ladder? And the action continues inside the ring as Tinieblas Jr. works on Marco Corleone.
Well, wait a second.
Disable the big man.
Well, back up on top. Look at this. Supernova. Oh my God!
The senton splash off the top of that ladder.
And you see Supernova's
out of hand. And these two men just aren't letting up on either Corleone or Esquire.
You know, you see these two, they're doing what it takes, and that's everything and anything to win these tag team titles here in Lucha Libre USA. You talked about wrestling being a chess game. Right now, they're playing chess, and these guys are playing like tic-tac-toe or something. That's how good they are right now.
Corleone, leapfrog over Oriental, over Tinieblas Jr. Check out the athleticism. Double clothesline from Marco Corleone.
Okay, maybe now he's playing checkers. I'll give him that.
And Lujo Esquire sending in Oriental. Beautiful drop kick. One of the best vertical leap hunters, and look who's come out. The spin kick connects, but Relic on the outside has solid, and Oriental suicide dive on a solid. He wasn't doing anything.
You know what? He was taking up space, and a lot of it. That tope suicida through the
Lujo Esquire.
And another tope suicida over the top this time.
And could we see Ed Corleone? He's calling for it, but he doesn't see it. It's Lismark Jr. Off the ropes, he doesn't see him. Damn it, but he catches him.
Oh, and Tinieblas Jr. just caught him with a big boot now.
The patented move by Tinieblas Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest and advancing in the Lucha Libre USA Tag Team Title Tournament, the team of Oriental and Tinieblas Jr.
Treachery strikes once again to screw Marco Corleone and his partner Lujo Esquire, seeing El Oriental and Tinieblas Jr. advance in the tag team title tournament matchup here on Lucha Libre USA. However, tonight Supernova did extract revenge against Sadistico, and next week the heavyweight title tournament continues as we head to Las Vegas.
Grown folks Chuck E. Cheese, my town, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Don't forget to tune in. We'll see you next week here on Masked Warriors.